From Woody's empty holster hiding a secret message to the heartbreaking truth about voices you'll never hear again, today we're breaking down 10 hidden things you didn't notice in Toy Story. But first, if Woody is your favorite toy, drop a cowboy hat emoji. And if you grew up with these movies, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Number 1, is Andy's mom actually Jessie's old owner? What if I told you Andy's mom and Jessie's first owner are the same person? And the clues were hiding in plain sight the whole time? In Toy Story 2, we see Emily, Jessie's childhood owner, warm, loving. Then she grows up and Jessie gets donated. Heartbreaking. But here's where it gets interesting. Go back to the first Toy Story. Andy is wearing a red cowboy hat. Not brown like Woody's, red. Exactly like the one Emily wore in Jessie's flashback. And it doesn't stop there. Emily had posters of a band called the Lemurs all over her wall. Roller skates under her bed. Fast forward to Andy's yard sale. His mom is selling the exact same roller skates. A cassette from that same band. That's not coincidence. That's a trail. Now Toy Story 5 is sending Jessie back to Emily's old house. Emily doesn't live there anymore, but the house does. And Jessie returning to the place where she was first loved, then abandoned, that's going to hurt. So is Andy's mom really Emily? What do you think? Number 2, the theory that refuses to die. The Emily theory has been around for years, and it still hasn't been proven wrong. The timeline lines up, the toys line up, the hat, the skates, cassette, all of it lines up. If Emily loved Jessie as a kid, it makes complete sense that her son would end up with Woody, another boy from the exact same Woody's Roundup collection. But here's the problem. If Andy's mom really was Emily, wouldn't she have recognized Jessie at some point? Wouldn't Jessie have recognized her? Neither of them ever reacts, not once. And Andy's mom never mentions Jessie being a childhood toy, ever. So either the theory is right and Pixar buried it on purpose, or every single one of those matching details is a giant coincidence. Toy Story 5 is going back to Emily's old house. The answer might finally be coming. Are you ready for it? Number 3, 5 Easter eggs you completely missed. Easter egg number 1, Lightning McQueen. In one scene, you can spot a clear reference to Cars. Lightning McQueen on the floor. A Pixar universe crossover hiding in the background. Easter egg number 2, 1995. On the train in Toy Story 3, the number 95 is printed on the side. That's not random. It's a reference to 1995, the year the first Toy Story was released. Easter egg number 3, Binford Tools. In Sid's room, there's a Binford Tools box. That's the fictional brand from the show that Buzz Lightyear's voice actor Tim Allen starred in. Hidden in plain sight. Easter egg number 4, Monsters Inc. Also in Sid's room. A poster that appears again later in Monsters Inc. Same poster, different movie, same universe. Easter egg number 5, the Wilhelm Scream. In Toy Story 3, during one scene, you can hear it, the Wilhelm Scream. One of cinema's most famous hidden sound effects, dropped in quietly when nobody was paying attention. 5 details. How many did you actually catch? Number 4, 4 voices we'll never hear again. This one is harder to talk about. Don Rickles voiced Mr. Potato Head from the very first film. Sharp, witty, unforgettable. He passed away in 2017 from kidney failure. By Toy Story 4, the team had to rebuild his performance entirely from previously recorded audio, just to give the character a proper goodbye. Estelle Harris voiced Mrs. Potato Head, and together, she and Rickles created one of animation's most iconic couples. She passed away in 2022. That pairing is gone now, permanently. Carl Weathers voiced Combat Carl, known for Predator. Powerful presence on and off screen. His death in 2024 was sudden and shocked the entire entertainment world. And then there's Betty White. She voiced Bitey White in Toy Story 4, a warm, gentle cameo in her later years. She passed away just weeks before her 100th birthday. 80 years in the entertainment industry, and her last animated role was in a Toy Story movie. Do you know anyone else who won't be returning for Toy Story 5? Number 5. Why does Woody have a holster but no gun? This bothered one fan so much they actually solved it, and the answer changes how you see Woody completely. He has a holster, clearly designed for a gun, but there's no gun. And it's not because Andy lost it, because in Toy Story 2, Al immediately notices Woody is missing his hat and knows every detail of that costume. If a gun were missing, Al would know. So where is it? Look at all the Woody's Roundup merchandise. Posters, cutouts, collectibles. Woody is never shown with a firearm, not once. Even in the giant cardboard cutout, the holster isn't featured, but buried deep inside an old Toy Story 3 video game, one of Woody's collectible Roundup cards is titled Gunless Law. That's the answer. Woody's empty holster isn't a design error, it's a statement. It means he believes in nonviolent conflict resolution. Every single scene, every standoff, every confrontation, Woody never draws because there's nothing to draw. The holster is a reminder, not of what he carries, but of what he chose not to. Number 6, the hidden subplot in Toy Story 5. Nobody is talking about. Pixar almost made Toy Story 5 without Woody. Let that sink in. Director Andrew Stanton confirmed that early drafts didn't include him at all. They wanted to test whether the story could serve survive without its main character. It could, and here's why that matters. Toy Story 5 is about toys fighting for relevance in a world taken over by screens and tablets. Kids choosing iPads over action figures, Bonnie already using her mom's phone as a toy, pretending to call Woody and Buzz on it, while her mom walks in looking for the phone she can't find. That's the movie. Right there in one scene, nobody fits this theme better than Woody, a toy literally from a different era, trying to prove he still matters in a world that has completely moved on. This isn't just another sequel, it's the franchise asking its most honest question yet. Do toys still matter? Number 7. The Army of Buzz Lightyears. The Toy Story 5 trailer has one moment that's generating more theories than anything else. An entire army of Buzz Lightyears. Not one Buzz. Not a shelf of Buzz toys in a store, an army. The most popular theory? The original Buzz becomes their leader, teaching this army how to actually live in the world, the same way he once had to learn that he wasn't a real space ranger. But here's the darker version of that theory. What if the Buzz army decides they don't need humans at all? What if they separate and try to build their own civilization? That would make Toy Story 5 the first film in the franchise where toys aren't just trying to belong to a child. They're questioning whether they need children at all. Is Buzz about to lead a revolution, or is this something else entirely? Number 8. The cleaner who fixed Woody is a Pixar legend. In Toy Story 2, there's a scene where a cleaner carefully restores Woody, fixing his paint, repairing his stitching. It's quiet, detailed, beautiful. And that cleaner is actually Jerry, from Pixar's short film Jerry's Game. Here's the reason it happened. The production team was under an extreme time crunch and didn't have the resources to design and animate an entirely new character. So they pulled Jerry's existing model, dropped him into the scene, and gave him a new job. But they didn't just reuse him quietly. Look closely at one of the drawers in the background while he works. You can briefly spot chess pieces inside, a nod to his original story, hidden in a 2-second background detail that almost nobody has ever noticed. Number 9. Emily's house is coming back, and it's going to hurt. In Toy Story 5, Jessie returns to Emily's old house. Emily is gone. A new family lives there now, a horse-loving girl named Blaze, but the house itself is the same. The room where Jessie once sat on a bed, loved, and then forgotten. It still exists. That's the scene Pixar is building toward. Jessie walking back into the place that defined her biggest wound, the abandonment that shaped everything about who she became. And this time, she's going back on purpose. Whether it's to help Bonnie or to finally face something she never got to process, this storyline could be the most emotionally devastating moment in the entire franchise. Not because something bad happens, but because of everything that already did. Number 10. Woody already told us everything at the very beginning. The very first words Woody ever speaks in any Toy Story movie are, "Reach for the sky."
Reach for the sky!
He's playing sheriff. He has a holster with no gun. He resolves every conflict without violence. And his first line is a command that sounds tough, but actually just asks you to surrender peacefully. That's been Woody's entire character from the first second of the first film. Not a fighter, not a weapon carrier, a leader who uses his voice, his presence, and his loyalty, never force. Every conflict in 4 movies. Every time he could have escalated, he didn't. The empty holster was never a mistake. It was a character description, and it was there before you even knew his name, and that's it. Which one hit hardest? A hidden detail, theory, or one of the voices we lost? Drop it in the comments. If you want the next part, hit that like button and subscribe, because we're going even deeper into the Toy Story universe next time.